Hello everyone, this is Monty and I'm just going to be doing a really quick tutorial on how I made these really gorgeous snowflakes. I did these quilled, so stay tuned if you guys want to find out or see the process of me making these. I've actually done a couple different colors. I've done those two, and then this is essentially what I'm going to be doing. I'm putting them on my Christmas cards this year. That way people can take these off and use them as ornaments on their trees. So I'm going to leave the little twine on there and everything. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I made these, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the process just because it took me, I think it was over half an hour just to finish up the snowflake because I had already had everything done prior to the video just so that I could show you how I assembled everything and how I pretty much did stuff. So I also apologize for my voice. I don't know if I'm sick or if this is allergies, but or a mixture of the two. I'm not sure. But anyways, so here I just took two long white strips of paper and I'm just going to be putting them in that the first one, so it's the size 0. I'm not sure what size it is, but as you can see, I pretty much already have all 8 of the base of the snowflake on that left hand side. So this is just the last one, and I'm just going to assemble them, and here they are, and then I'm just going to put them together. So because I didn't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me make every single one of these because it takes quite a while. So I just got everything prepared the night before, and then I'm just recording the last of it. So with this snowflake, I'm actually going to be making a pink one, and it's like a pastel color pink. It's really pretty. And for the center, I'm going to be using that measurement for the 3 measurement. And all I did was pinch one side, and then I'm just going to put them all together. I know it's going really fast, but I didn't want this video to be too long because it was, like I said, it was like over 40 minutes long. So yeah, and then I'm just going to quickly glue that on to on top of the base of the snowflake. And yeah, you'll see that it takes me a little bit to finish this up, but once you start getting the hang of it, it's really, really easy. And for this one, I'm actually going to be doing a two-toned, so I glued 2 pieces together. So I glued a white one and a pink one together. And if you want the measurements, I will put all the measurements down below for the paper strips. I don't know them off the top of my head. And again, I'm going to be using the 3 slot there to make this one as well. I know there's a lot of people, I guess I haven't been quilling that much, but I know there's a lot of people that can pretty much do this by eye. So if you guys, all the more power to you, because I cannot do that. I'm also kind of OCD, so I like all of them to be the same size. So yeah, so here I had to make 2 of them because I was missing 2 of them. And I just pull it all to one side and then I pinch the end of it, and that's how you make the little teardrop shape. And those are actually going to be going in between the base, so on the base of the snowflake. And usually I just glue them down. I don't know what I'm doing here, so sorry. So usually I just glue them down and I hold them for a second, and then with the tack, I think it's the fast drying tacky glue that I use. It actually works pretty fast, so I just usually have to hold it down for a second, and it's pretty much put in place. And for the paper, I use the Recollections paper, so the generic brand that is at Michael's. and it works really, really well. I really like the, because I found that some papers were too thick, and this one is not really thin, but it's not thick at all. So this one is the one that I am sticking to. So now here I'm going to be making the tips of the snowflake, and I'm using the number 6 slot, and I didn't make you watch me glue all those together, but basically what I was doing is taking 3 of those little guys and gluing them together, and then I'm going to be gluing them to the tip of the, sorry it's blurry here, to the tip of the snowflake. So I don't know if I do it all on camera. I tried to make this as short and as quick as possible, so 10 minutes was the shortest I could cut it down to. You see that I kind of mess up on that one. I messed up gluing those 3 together, so and they look fairly here they're kind of flimsy, so you will see that I kind of make a little base for them, that way they don't move around. Either way, I'm going to be gluing this onto a circular glitter die cut, so if you're not doing that, then you know you have to kind of figure out how's the best way to get them to stick, because I would hate for them to fall apart before they got to the person. So here I'm making a I don't know what you call it. It's you just coil it up and you don't let it spin out. So it's just a little circle dude there. We'll just call it that. So that is actually going to go underneath the oh, I'm sorry, it's blurry here. What am I doing now? Oh, now I'm making the I use this pen as a guide, basically. Because I'm making the center of the snowflake, and I'm making the top of the snowflake, basically, where it's going to where I'm going to loop the twine through. So I use that the pen so that I can get a hole in the center of it without having it be too big, because I was finding that some of them were too big when I was making them. So I found that a pen or a paintbrush are the best ways if you guys don't have any other tools. Because I know they do make some tools specifically for quilling for this specific reason, but a pen works just fine. And here my film cut out, my video cut out. So I'm looking for my little gems, my pink gems that I just bought at the dollar store. There it is. And I didn't record while I was putting it down. So I bought them at the dollar store, and they're really, really pretty. It's a pastel pink color. It matches the paper perfectly. So that's what I actually went with. And here you'll see I'm putting the little circle dudes underneath that the tips of the snowflake, just so that they don't wobble around, or so that they don't break off in the process of me putting them down. Plus, I think it adds a little more kind of a snowflake feel. And since this part is the most tedious, I just went ahead and did it off camera. And now I was trying to decide what glitter paper I was going to glue it on, and I couldn't decide between the gold and the copper, and it took me a while. But finally, I decided to go with this copper color. I really, really love that color. And then I'm using some glossy accents, and I just go over the entire back of it. It is kind of hard because of the paper, but if you get it in the majority of the spots, it would spread out evenly. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm using quite a bit of glue. So don't be afraid to use your glue, because I really wanted this to stick down. And I pretty much make sure that every single little coil is down. So now here I'm going to be adding the top of it so that it will become an ornament. And I just make sure it's kind of straight and it's also even on both sides. And here I'm using some red twine that I bought from Tuesday Morning. And yeah, this is going to finish up the process. And if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns or anything else, you guys know where to just leave a comment or message me, whatever it is. Um, but yeah, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.